Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Chicago and the home team.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Wall out there with Russell. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Anthony in the 3 spot. That's short off the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for like that. That's your only option. Yeah, exactly.
And he sinks the second. Chicago on defense. Butler in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Wall's shot is off. One-on-one fast break. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 5.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Wall kicks to Griffin. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And George, here we go. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Russell kicks the Wall. Fast break, here we go. Puts up the baby hook. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. And Chicago has possession. It's a 3-point game. And Wall kicks to Griffin. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
From deep, George. And the pass to Butler. Wall against Lillard. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the 3 off target.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here's Wall. Griffin. And that comes off the assist. Assist by John Wall. And it's 6 points for Blake Griffin. Gobert dishes to George. And it's George again missing. Here's Chicago. It's Wall with the drive. Here's Russell. And it's off from 3-point range. Fast break, here they come. It's deflected. Anthony, the pass to Wall. Good work defensively by Lillard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Here's Lillard. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Nice shot by Gobert.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside Anthony. And Zeller kicks to Anthony. Pick by Zeller. Off the pick. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Outside Anthony. Pick by Zeller. It's Anthony with the drive. Feeds it to Griffin. Griffin sets the screen for Russell. Back to Griffin. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Butler with the jam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Wall, that's good.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Fareed, a screen on Wall. Lets it fly. And it's George missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Chicago for Chicago.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Williams is out there with Scott. Then it's Allen. Then there's Chalmers.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And for Chicago, Pierce out there with Noah. Then it's Damari Carroll. And there's Iguodala. And it's Harris in at the one spot. Carroll dishes to Harris. Clock at 4. And stolen by Williams. It's Allen with the drive. Chalmers pass to Scott. Down low. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Carroll. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pierce with a screen for Harris. He feeds it to Pierce. And too long on the shot.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Ray Allen is on the wing. A 3-ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Scott. But they'll get another chance. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And it's Harris off the drive. Noah kicks to Carroll. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harris kicks it to Noah. The feed to Pierce. For Devin Harris. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the inside. Nobody near Williams. And it's all evened up. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From deep, Iguodala. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Scott kicks to Allen. Rejected by Pierce. The shot from 20 feet away. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Jameer Nelson dropping a delicious dime there.
Chalmers dishes to Williams. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
It's Allen on the wing. 5 points in the game. This one for 3. And it's good. Allen's got 8 here in the quarter. He's checked in for Noah. Griffin comes in for Paul Pierce. Anthony's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Russell in for Nelson. Here's Anthony. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Williams kicks to Scott. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Scott. Allen outside. From downtown. But they recover it. Chalmers against Russell. Second shot opportunity. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Chicago leading. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Anthony. Here's Griffin. Rebound by Williams. And here's the break. And it's Chalmers that time on the assist by Scott. Chalmers has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Overall, offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Check out the game for Allen. He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Kenneth Faried is out there with Gobert. Then it's Paul George. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Pass to George. From deep three-point range. And Faried kicks to George. And another shot. It's deflected.
Boy, a sluggish, muddy start to the second half. Still scoreless.
Here's Wall. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now it's a 6-point Chicago lead. Here's Lillard. Chicago grabs the miss. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops. And so Russell hits them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lillard attacking. That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Pierce is checked in for Griffin. Damari Carroll comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Harris subbed in for Russell.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making some changes. Noah comes in for Tyler Zeller. And it's Iguodala in for John Wall. Chicago leading by 5. Harris with it. Lillard picks him up. Top of the key. There's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Harris. 8 points for Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce with a sweet finish.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
There's the pick. Noah with a screen on George. The shot by Carroll, no good.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And it's Harris off the drive. Iguodala the pass to Pierce. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Griffin's check in for Chicago. Iguodala kicks to Pierce. There's the steal. And they're running. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Pierce.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Passes it to Griffin. Chalmers dishes to Allen. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. They get Devin Harris.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Chicago making a switch here. Zeller is checked in for Pierce. Anthony comes in for Damari Carroll. Adams, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Devin Harris. Chicago trailing here. Nelson, the pass to Griffin. And he can't bank that one in. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
And that's where the struggles have been, in the half court, Kevin. They just have not been able to execute.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open for it. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Knocked away. Here's Scott. Drops in the tray.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
So for Chicago right now, Anthony is out there with Griffin. And it's Wall. Then it's Zeller. And it's Russell in at the 2 spot. Williams in the post. Griffin on him. Williams can't get it to go.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And he gets it to go. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing. And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Here's Scott. Drills it from outside.
I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Allen for three. Nice D from Russell.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
Wall against Chalmers. It's Wall with the drive.
What's this?
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Lillard against Wall. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Russell kicks to Anthony. Here's for three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pierce against Fareed. Shot clock at 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pierce.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Chicago making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. That's tipped. Griffin with the steal. Here's Anthony. And it's sent back by George. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .151 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Lillard.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And Anthony gets it to go.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Anthony's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Here's George. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Outside Anthony. Russell dishes to Griffin. Russell passes to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Anthony. It's good!
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Buries it!
But he's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. George against Anthony. Griffin is green on George. And here's Wall outside. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. And it's Butler missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And Fareed kicks to Butler.
Count it!
Here's Pierce. He kicks it to Griffin. Yes!
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have?
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, George for the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win.
NBA.